I can't live it.
Okay guys, so I've been a quick background on my skin. I've been suffering from acne for a very long time. Ever since I've started going on my monthlies, my skin, it got to a point where I literally, every time I'd go out, I'd have to wear makeup or at least foundation. When I wasn't that good at makeup, I'd always have a foundation on because I just feel so, I don't know, like not too good about myself because of the way that my skin looked. It got very bad a couple of years ago. I was still in high school, but now it's gone fairly better. It does get bad, like I do break out and everything just goes wild. Like my skin literally just goes wild. I get pimples, get scarring, everything becomes a mess. But as of late, during this quarantine period, I've been really trying to take care of my skin, and I've actually been seeing really good results. I do not have any pimples anymore, but I do have a lot of scarring around my cheek area back here. I don't have much scarring around my T-zone or my forehead, but on the perimeter of my face I have a lot of acne scarring. So yeah, which tends to break out whenever I'm about to go on my monthlies or I'm on my monthlies or whatever. I break out, and even if I like eat certain foods, I noticed that my skin just, I wake up the next day and I have pimples too, and you know. So this, as you saw by the title of this video, I'll just be doing a flawless foundation routine for acne prone skin. What I usually do, I'm not a dermatologist, I do not know anything about skin, and you know, but this is a tip from me to you guys on what I do for my skin when I'm wearing makeup to get like a flawless, you know, snatched base. So first things first, I'm going to show you the foundations, drugstore foundations, that are key to having a flawless foundation base. These foundations are a mess, I'm sorry, but yeah, let me just quickly try and clean it. These three foundations, I would say, are everything to someone who has acne prone skin. It is these three foundations right here, which is first the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and Maybelline Superstay foundation. This is not my shade, but for the purpose of this video, I just wanted to show you a drugstore foundation and this new Revlon Color Stay foundation right here. So these three foundations I live by, I swear by. These are it when it comes to being full coverage, being able to give you that nice, flawless, seamless foundation base on your skin. Oh, this eyelash is just, you know. Okay, that's much better. My favorite out of the three has to be the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation. This foundation, I literally swear by. This foundation is the best, honestly, when it comes to drugstore, being full coverage, giving it that nice flawless base, not being too matte, moisturizing at the same time. It's just all-rounder. This is the foundation. Maybelline Superstay is also good, and the Revlon Color Stay are also really good foundations when it comes to drugstore that can give you the base that you're looking for in terms of coverage and how it, like, I don't know, looks on your skin in pictures and in real life. Lip gloss. So to start off this video, I've done my brows, put on some lashes, so my eyes are done. So we're just gonna move on to the face while we're actually here. So to start off, I'm going to prime my face using I'm going to prime my face using the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Primer. So I'm going to use this primer as a base for my face. Bear in mind, this is a very dry primer. Like it's extremely drying for the skin. So I would recommend that you do prime if you have I have fairly oily skin, so that's why I'm using a mattifying primer. It's still too matte for myself, gets a bit too matte, so I go over with the oil. This is just some Gentle Magic oil that I just go over on top with, just so that my skin doesn't become too dry. And I don't use a lot, I just use about 2 or 3 drops, and just around my T-zone area. And the under eye is the most important because it just gets really dry. So I will be using this. NYX is finished, but so I will be using the Revlon Color Stay to show you how I do cover my acne scarring around my face. And yeah, so first things first, your base is very important. The primer that you use is very important because it actually helps the foundation stick onto your skin or blend into your skin more naturally, so that it comes out having a flawless foundation. So I'm going to bring you guys a bit closer so you guys can see exactly where I'm putting my foundation, how I'm putting my foundation, and so on and so forth. I will be using a beauty blender. This blender is, I've used it, but it's fine. It's from Sorbet. And yeah, you can use a foundation, but I mean, scratch that. You can use a foundation brush, which is a stipple brush like this. This brush is from Real Techniques. This brush is also really good, but I prefer using a sponge so that I'm able to build on the foundation onto my skin to get the coverage that I want. So if I'm not looking for a very full coverage, I will use a brush and just, you know, just go over once or twice maybe. But if I'm looking for real full coverage, I will be definitely using a sponge. That way I'm able to build the foundation onto my skin. So just bring you guys a bit closer. Right there, so you guys can see how I have acne scarring over here and a whole lot on this side. It even comes down onto my neck down here and just a bit on my forehead. So I'm going to start off with one pump of foundation, one full pump, and this is a damp beauty blender. I just wet it with some lukewarm water. And I'm just going to start by patting the foundation into my skin. So I'm going to pat the foundation into my skin. As you can see, this foundation is really good with coverage. That was just one full pump, and you can already see, you cannot see any of my acne scars. So I'm going to come down onto my neck as well. Wherever I have acne scarring is where I want to put some foundation. So all around over here by my ear and down by my neck. So as you can see, there's no more acne scarring, just a little bit under the foundation, as you can see. So I'm going to go over that like that, and I'm going to go in with another half a pump this time. And I'm going to blend that into the skin as well, just to get the full coverage foundation. I mean just get the full coverage that I'm looking for. So I'm going to blend that into the skin like that. And can you see how flawless and beautiful that looks, how hydrating the foundation is? My primer was mattifying, but yet I still use an oil, so you can see it's shining, it's hydrating, and it's not too matte. So I'm just going to carry on with that foundation routine. That is one foundation routine that I use to get a flawless base and to cover some of my acne. But if I am breaking out like crazy, I will go in with a concealer. This is the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer. I'll go in with the concealer first onto my acne scarring area. So I'm going to bring you guys closer. So as you can see, I have a whole lot of acne scarring on this side. So I'm going to go in with some concealer before I use the foundation. Okay. And I'm going to blend that into my skin as though I'm blending in foundation. You don't have to use this much. I think I used a bit too much, but it's okay. Just to cover the acne scarring. So once that's done, we have a seamless base, as you can see. Now I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm going to also go in with one full pump of foundation and start blending that into my skin. The reason I do this method is, as I said before, if my acne is like really bad and my breakouts are insane and I have to go out that day or that week, this is the method that I would use to achieve that flawless foundation that I'm looking for. As you can see, no more acne scarring. Everything is gone, nicely covered. I have a flawless base, and you can see how different that looks. I'm going to go in with another half a pump of foundation, and I'm just going to blend that into the skin. So see how beautifully that blends out into my skin. Everything is just seamless and beautiful. Full coverage, everything is covered, tucked in. I feel beautiful, I feel comfortable, and so on. So oops, and for my forehead, I'm just going to put one pump of foundation. I'm just going to blend that out onto my forehead as well. So using a beauty blender, I feel, is key to having a beautiful base when having a breakout or suffering from acne. I feel that it blends out the foundation better onto your skin than a brush would. This foundation does seem a bit too orange, but that's fine. I'm going to fix that up with some concealer and I will be looking as good as new. So for concealer, I'm just going to use the L'Oreal Infallible in here. Oops. Yeah, you can see how nicely covered my foundation is. I have a nice base and everything is looking amazing and feeling amazing. And once I've blended out the concealers and contour, my face will really come to light as well. So one key tip, you don't have to contour and highlight. If I was not feeling like doing a full face beat, I would just stick on the foundation as I did and just go over with some face powder and your girl is good to go. So I'm just going to quickly blend out this highlight and my concealer, this highlight, and so this is the final look. I didn't spray any setting spray, so I'm going to do that now quickly. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me. And just bring back some hydration and color back to my skin. So this is the final look. I'm just going to bring you guys a bit closer so you can see the coverage. As you can see, no more scarring, flawless skin. My skin is still wet, so I'm just going to quickly put that in. So as you can see, no more acne scars. The side was really bad. You can see how I've covered it so beautifully with some foundation, and this side as well, covered very beautifully with foundation. No scarring in sight. My forehead as well is covered perfectly. So yeah, this is just how I cover my skin with foundation whenever I'm breaking out or whenever my acne is really bad. Those are some of the methods that I use in terms of foundation application that help me get the flawless and seamless finish that I'm looking for whenever I am putting on some makeup and want to feel good and want to look good. So yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope this video will help a lot of you ladies and men, if there are any that are watching this video, feel good and feel confident whenever you're wearing makeup. Because that's for me, that is the whole purpose for makeup. I feel like it just enhances my beauty and makes me feel good and makes me look good and stuff. So I hope many of you will benefit from this video. I hope it has helped you in terms of application of acne prone skin, in terms of foundation for acne prone skin application, and the whole foundation routine on how to get a flawless base. As you can see, my skin right now is looking beautiful. It is glowing, it's hydrated, it looks good. So yeah, please leave me a comment down below if you guys really enjoyed this video, and if you guys have any other tips or tricks that you guys use for applying foundation or having a flawless foundation routine for acne prone skin, please do leave them down below. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you really enjoyed it. I'd highly appreciate that, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this one in terms of beauty and how to look beautiful. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video.